Less than an hour after our president declared war, Russia has declared war on Europe as well. Its armies have crossed the Polish border on what they claim is a mission of liberation. Heavy fighting is reported.
Russia has joined with America to put an immediate halt to European aggression. Our valiant forces have crossed the border to liberate Poland from the iron fist of European rule.
Colonel Taylor, we're at war with Europe, of course. But with the Ruskies taking advantage of the situation to jump all over Eastern Europe, we've got no choice but to put them in the crosshairs too. I've got combat operations in the works against both nations. Take a look at the mission plans and tell me the one you think your battalion would be best suited to. Colonel Taylor, we're at war with Europe, of course. But with the Ruskies taking advantage of the situation to jump all over Eastern Europe, we've got no choice but to put them in the crosshairs too. I've got combat operations in the works against both nations. Take a look at the mission plans and tell me the one you think your battalion would be best suited to. Colonel, we're not about to stand by and watch while the Ruskies set themselves up a new Eastern Bloc. We're striking now rather than later, and the target is their fusion reactor complex under construction east of Minsk. We can't let the Russians bring them online and treat themselves to a limitless power source. Your battalion will launch its attack from a mobile offshore base in the Baltic Sea. Destroy the target structures indicated on the map, and Russia will be burning fossil fuels for the rest of this war. That's all there is to say, Colonel. Get it done.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Operation Swift Justice is a go. Repeat, Swift Justice is go.
Fastback's on the way.
We have limited time to accomplish the mission, sir. Unit 1 is an Archon command support vehicle that enables use of sitrep imaging.
Copy that. Outbound. Masher here. All rollers good to go. Another day of fighting for freedom, people! This is great. Ready for orders. Roger, moving.
Hostiles moving. Eyes on BTR 112 IFVs.
Ready for orders. Affirmative. Engage. Yes, sir. Falling back. Crate here. Engaging hostiles. Teamster here. Destination reached. Teamster here. All rollers are running green. This is Masher. All rollers good to go.
Check Unit 5. They're in trouble.
Tripods here. Holding at position.
Multiple units can be given the same order at the same time, Colonel.
Joker. Wrapping this up, like sir. Crate here. All Eagles good to go. Copy that. Engage. We're gonna take care of it, sir. Masher here. Engaging. sir.
Check Delta. Uplink has been secured.
Great here. Mayday. Fire on board. Going down. Send evac.
Try using the SITREP, Colonel.
This is Scoop. Inbound to extraction.
South Quadrant. Hostile destroyed. SITREP enables real-time imaging of the entire battle space. You can give units orders from this view, just like on the battlefield. Center Quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on KA-65 Howler gunships.
This is Scoop. Survivors loaded. We're outbound.
This is Teamster.
This is Nasher. That is a kill. This is Scoop. We're bringing your men home.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Nasher here.
This is Tactical Air Command. Shield authenticate. Complete read for validation.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience. Check Central Quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on Russian army troops. South Quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Easy pickings, sir. We're on it. This is Airborne. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Unit 4. They'll get smashed.
I don't like that building either, sir.
Check Unit 4. Suppressed by enemy fire.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot. We're screwed. We need evac.
This is Gurney. Inbound to extraction.
This is Airborne. Evac successful. Heading home. Yes, sir. Wrecking ball.
This is Gurney. Survivors loaded. We're outbound.
Check Whiskey. Objective destroyed. Excellent command and control.
We've taken the building.
This is Gurney. We're bringing your men home.
Grinder here. All rollers are running green. Waiting for orders.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target.
Check Sierra. Target structure destroyed. Mission is proceeding well.
This is Joker. Mamba here. We are full strength. Joker here. Capture the uplink. Copy that.
Keep an eye on the mission countdown, sir. Time is limited.
Roger, moving.
Yes, sir. Wrecking ball. Joker here. All squads vertical.
This is Grinder. All rollers are running green. Hostiles are in range, so we are engaging.
Mamba.
Center Quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on KA-65 Howler gunships.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. This is Joker. That's taking fire and have no cover.
Excellent work, sir. Check Lima. Target structure destroyed.
The daring raid against Russia's fusion reactor complex near Minsk was deemed a resounding success. Following the declaration of war on Russia, President Becerra is warning America could face attack on native soil at any moment. Accordingly, non-essential civilians have been ordered to evacuate Washington, D.C. Those remaining will face strict curfews and administration of justice by military tribunal.
Colonel Taylor, Washington, D.C.'s uplink network just went offline. Our capital is under attack. Alert your battalion and report for briefing. All right, Colonel. It's the Russians. They're coming in by air, launching their attack from a mobile sea base. Your mission is to secure and reboot Washington's uplink network, re-establishing electromagnetic dominance. The enemy will be trying to do the same thing, so you'll have to act fast. I don't have to tell you that Washington must be defended at all costs. President Becerra isn't even out of the city yet. Put a stop to this thing, Colonel. Mitchell out.
Colonel Taylor has logged on. Data stream is secure. Washington is dark. All uplinks offline. We need to secure half the city's uplinks, Colonel. Spartan artillery vehicles have been deployed. Very strong at long ranges, but vulnerable to direct attacks.
Secure that uplink. Yes, sir.
Capture the uplink. Copy that.
On the way.
This is Craig. Ready for orders.
This is Crime Boss. We're running smooth. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Bravo here. Holding that position.
Hitman here. All squads are good.
Dip.
Full house here. Grabbing this uplink, sir.
Transport's ready to deliver reinforcements.
Did you know I used to act in plays and stuff like that back home? Sometimes my wife would give me back right before I went to sleep. No, I missed that. You sure, man?
Crate here. All Eagles good to go. Yes, sir. In transit. I just get sick of this war sometimes.
Check Lima. It is secured. Check Foxtrot. Uplink secured by hostiles. West Quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Spetsnaz Wolves.
This is Boulder. Fast backstab traction.
Affirmative. Engage. Easy picking, sir.
This is full house. All squads at the ready.
Crate here. Enemies taking damage. Crate here. Got one Eagle running rough. On the move. We have an Eagle down.
Check Alpha. It is secured.
Yes, sir. In transit. Disengaging. Yes, sir. Copy that. On the move.
This is Tactical Air Command. Your codes authenticate, and we have a clear read of the battle space.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. Right here. We're hurting them. They're murdering us.
Check Unit 5. They're getting rattled. Check West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Check Unit 6. Bad engagement.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. Danger there. Oh, ready.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience.
This is Airborne. Inbound to extraction. This is Bomb.
Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Danger. Artillery fire on position. This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. They're slaughtering us.
Check Unit 6. There's press. Check Central Quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Check Unit 6. I requested evac.
This is Litter. Inbound to extraction. This is Airborne. Survivors loaded. Outbound.
Check Central Quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
This is Litter. Survivors loaded. Outbound. This is Airborne. Evac successful. Heading home.
Let's do this thing.
Bomb rush. Yes, sir.
From inside the sitrep, you can issue high-level orders exactly as you would on the battlefield.
Artillery fire in our position. This is Bomb. This is Litter. Evac successful. Heading home.
This is Tactical Air Command. Your codes authenticate, and we have a clear read of the battle space.
On the move, sir.
This is Hitman.
You
Roger.
ever notice how dumb tankers are?
This is Bomb. Engaging hostiles.
Hostiles on the move. Eyes on Spetsnaz combat engineers.
This is Mamba. We are ready to engage. Wish us luck, sir. Mamba here. We're hurt. That is a kill. This is Mamba. Artillery fire in our position.
Full house here. Securing uplink.
Mamba here. Hostiles are taking hits.
West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Infantry in buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, it won't have to move to attack.
This is Hitman. We've secured the building.
This is Bombard. All rollers ready.
Hitman here.
Taking losses! You know what to do! Keep it up!
Check Yankee.
Keep them down!
Uplink is secure.
Mamba here. We are full strength.
We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Time to let the monster out.
West Quadrant. Hostiles deploying. Eyes on Mi-80 Tarantula. Hostile destroyed. We have multiple units ready to deploy.
Mamba here. Attack is ineffective.
Check Lima. Spike is crashed uplink.
Mamba here.
Hostiles in motion. Eyes on T-100 over tanks.
We're going to take care of it, sir. This is Smash Leader. Approaching target. This is Mamba. Yes, sir. In transit. This is Mamba. Hostiles are taking hits. Mamba here.
Check West Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is Tactical Air Command. Your codes authenticate, and we have clear read of the battle space.
Washington Network is back online. Mission accomplished.
Mitchell here. If that's the kind of war they want, that's the kind of war they're gonna get. To hell with stage deployments. I'm ordering every battalion in the Joint Strike Force to be combat ready within 48 hours. Moscow or bust. It is on. Colonel Funk, the 13th Airborne has been assigned to the North Atlantic theater of this conflict. Accordingly, you are authorized to log on to this strategic display at any time to view the progress of our war effort and to make deployment recommendations. Let's take a look at what we've got going this week. Things went well on the home front.
Though the new Commonwealth has declared neutrality, it is agreeing to let European forces defend uplink sites built in the UK and Ireland before Europe federated in 2018. Though the new Commonwealth has declared neutrality, it is agreeing to let European forces defend uplink sites built in the UK and Ireland before Europe federated in 2018.
Here on the home front, Grissom Air Force Base is under attack. In Western Europe, we're going all out against key uplink clusters. On native soil. Dennison, fill the colonel in.
Gladly, General. Grissom Air Force Base, U.S. soil, a priority mission this week. The Russians will be launching their attack from mobile sea bases in the Atlantic. We'd be able to call in airstrikes. ForceCom would be able to give us ground support as needed. The enemy would be fighting without air cover. A lot of ambush opportunities.
Colonel, your objective is to defend Grissom Air Force Base. It's a vital strategic asset, and the enemy will wreak havoc if we let it fall into their hands. Your opponent is once again Colonel Arkady Novikov of the 13th Airborne. You crushed him the last time you fought, but there's always the chance that he's learned from his mistakes. Remember, Colonel, speed is a weapon. Be aggressive, and keep the tempo high. Grab the enemy by the throat and never let go. Mitchell out.
Frontiersman is go. Repeat, Frontiersman is go. Assault force inbound on DZ. All uplinks ID'd on radar. Units entering the battle space.
This is Casino. We're at full strength.
I don't want to see
This is
small
actually
scale prep.
grabbing this uplink, sir.
You got it?
On the move, sir. You got it.
This is Boulder. Fastbacks have traction.
Check
Bring
central
on the
quadrant.
Russians, baby.
Eyes on Russian army troops.
This is Teamster. All rollers are running green.
Check Delta. It is secured. Transports prepped to deploy. We have units inbound on DZ.
Point to the ship and I'll drive us there.
This is Ice Pig. All squads vertical.
Use fastback IFVs to transport infantry across the battlefield.
This is Teamster. All rollers are running green.
This is Ice Pig. All squads vertical.
Use it as fuel.
Reinforcements loaded and on call.
That shit.
This is Tier. Spartans ready to roll.
It is on, people. Get excited.
Units entering the battle space.
Copy. Moving.
Another day in the force. Get ready to make history.
This is Teamster. Waiting for orders.
Casino here. We're
Another
at
day
full
of
strength.
fighting for freedom, people. Get yourselves ready.
This is Teamster.
This is Thor. Your Schwarzkopfs are good to go.
We are capturing the uplink.
Well dead, dog. Oh my god, they wiped them out!
Yes, sir. In transit.
Check Whiskey. Uplink secured by hostiles.
This is Tactical Air Command. Your codes authenticate, and we have a clear read of the battle space.
He's got an S on his chest. Got that, people? You said it.
Capture the uplink. Copy that.
We're engaging now. Short fuse here. All rollers ready for action.
East quadrant. Eyes on KV-20 Zhukov artillery vehicles. Check Alpha. Uplink has been secured. We have units inbound on DZ. Units entering the battle space. Battle space deployment is at maximum.
Casino here.
That's it!
Yes, sir.
Take these
Copy that.
scumbags out!
This is short fuse.
East Quadrant. Eyes on BTR 112 IFVs.
On the way.
We're engaging now.
This is Force Command. Your codes authenticate.
Troop support lets you order regular troop.
Moving out.
Taipan here. Holding that position. This is Taipan. All Eagles are up. Ice pick here. Secure the other one.
Stomper here. In position.
Force Com rogers that. Task Force inbound.
On the way.
Check Bravo. We have secured it. Center Quadrant. Eyes on Russian Army troops.
Traveler here. Holding in position.
Stomper here. Artillery fire in our position.
This is Smash Leader. Approaching target.
Check Zulu. Hostiles have taken it.
We are ready to engage. Wish us luck, sir.
Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on MI-55 Locust.
Enemy is taking hits.
Casino here. We're at full strength.
Stomper here. We got a kill, sir.
Easy picking, sir.
Nobody here!
Artillery fire in our position.
Got that, people?
This is Taipan. All Eagles are up.
Check Central Quadrant. Eyes on Spetsnaz combat engineers.
Force Com confirms. Task Force inbound.
East Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Stomper here.
Roger. On the move.
This is Stomper. We just lost the rover.
This is Ice Pick. All squads vertical.
This is short fuse.
360-degree security.
This is Taipan.
Hostile destroyed.
Stomper here. Rover's knocked out.
Check Unit 5. Suppressed by hostile action.
This is Taipan. Hostiles are at range. We are engaged.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience.
This is target. Bound to extraction.
Copy that. Outbound.
Force Com confirms. Task Force dispatched.
Center Quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Not engaging the enemy here.
Teamster here. Destination reached.
This is Harness. We are out now.
This is Traveler. In position and holding.
U.S. Army units defending position.
Short fuse here. Engaging hostiles.
This is Casino. We are capturing the uplink.
Check Unit 2. They are outmatched.
This is Ice Pick. Security uplink. This is Taipan. This is Harness. We're heading home.
Hostile neutralized.
This is short fuse. All rollers ready for action.
This roller is battle ready.
This is Taipan. All Eagles are up. Thank God.
Check Sierra. Uplink is secured. Reinforcements are available. Check Foxtrot. Uplink is secure.
Smash leader. Approaching target.
We have multiple units ready to deploy. Check Alpha. Spike has crashed uplink. Force comm signal confidence downgraded.
This is Type Man. Yes, sir. In transit.
U.S. Army units defending position.
Destination reached.
Check East Quadrant. Hostiles deploying. Eyes on MI-55 Locust. We have multiple units ready to deploy.
This is Force Command. Your code's authenticated.
This is Strike Leader. Approaching target.
Force comm confirms. Task force dispatched.
U.S. Army units defending position.
This is Ice Pick. All squads vertical.
Roger. Pick up the kids.
This is Type Man. This is Strike Leader. Approaching target.
Check East Quadrant. Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on MI-80 Tarantula. Hostile eliminated.
Yes, sir. In transit. Holding that position. Starting our attack.
This is Traveler. Holding in position.
This is Strike Leader. Approaching target. Type Man here. Hostiles are taking hits.
Check East Quadrant. Hostile neutralized. We did it, sir. The battle space is secure. Ivan needs to lay up the vodka. The after-action report, sir.
We're updating your strategic display now. Here's how things shook out across the map. Things went our way on the home front.
Vowing that the United States would defeat its enemies, President Becerra today reinstated the draft for all males aged 18 through 25.